Can a mama who loves to write make money from home as a freelance copywriter? Heck yeah, she can. Let's talk about how to launch freelance copywriting services fast so you can start generating income doing what you love without sacrificing your family or your freedom. Hi, I'm Christa Nichols. I've been a freelance copywriter since 2019. In that time, I've written for clients all over the world and generated almost $1.5 million in personal revenue writing. Yet I started out with zero experience and a teeny tiny social media following. Today, I teach other wordy mamas like me how to get into freelance copywriting and help them build six-figure businesses writing for clients. In this video, I'm going to give you my best tips for starting at the very beginning. No expertise needed. I'm also going to share 3 ways you can stand out and differentiate yourself from the competition. Are you ready? Let's go. This YouTube channel is full of actionable and proven hacks, tips, and strategies for freelance copywriting mamas just like you. Make sure you subscribe and smash that button so you get notified when my videos go live. Just a few years ago, I was dealing with a failed business and a desperation situation. I needed to make something happen as far as income generation concerned, and fast. The problem was we'd just pulled our kids from public school to homeschool them. If I had to go out and get a job, that was the end of our dream of getting to spend more time with them before they grew up and started living their own lives. I just had one thing going for me. I was a really good writer. I started honing my copywriting skills and obsessing over learning how to promote my services as a freelance copywriter. Now, don't get me wrong, I went through a ton of trial and error, and not everything was sunshine and roses every single day. But by 2019, my little freelance copywriting business was generating multiple 6 figures a year. If that sounds like living the dream to you, keep watching because I'm going to break down exactly what I did before I got started that led to my success. Let's just start by stating the obvious. It's a competitive market out there. If you've already started looking into freelance copywriting, you've probably noticed that suddenly everyone seems to be a copywriter. When you're launching new services online, you've got to give yourself every advantage you can to stand out and differentiate yourself from the competition. The problem is, if you've never written for clients before and you're just getting started, what does that even look like? How do you go from zero to freelance copywriter in a way that puts you on the shortest path possible to profits? Well, first, you need clarity. Without clarity, you'll never convert prospects to clients. There are several things you need to get clear on before you start reaching out to clients. These things can drastically increase your chances of landing clients faster. So let's get clear. So how do you get clear? C-L-E-A-R? Well, the C in clear stands for calling. If you love to write and you feel compelled to find a way to generate income on your own terms so you can spend more time with your family, build a business that's your own, or have more freedom in your life, that's important to acknowledge. Anchor that calling in your heart and in your mind. Starting any new venture comes with unique challenges and hurdles. Your calling is what will keep you going. Here's how to keep your calling front and center. Ask yourself, why do I want to be a freelance copywriter? What can this do for me and my family? Where do I want to be in 6 months, 1 year, 5 years? And what actions can I take today to help me get closer to that, one step at a time? Write down your answers and put them somewhere in front of you that you can be reminded of when things get tough. It's going to help you keep your focus under pressure. The L in clear stands for limiting beliefs. Here's the thing, your business can only grow to the level of your beliefs. And if you have a bunch of limiting beliefs standing in the way, it's going to slow you down or even trip you up and keep you from even starting. Here's the thing though, you can't address something you're not aware of. Before you put yourself out there, before you start writing for clients, you've got to identify and call out limiting beliefs and pitch them to the curb. We all, myself included, put up with way too much junk in our heads. And just because we think or feel something doesn't make it true. Limiting beliefs take up valuable real estate in your brain. Real estate you could be using to grow your copywriting skills and get consistently active on social media. Those limiting beliefs aren't paying rent, so it's time to serve the eviction notice and kick them out. Not sure what your limiting beliefs might be? Well, here's some common ones my students and I have dealt with, and we've all dealt with them. As I list them off, let me know in the comments if any of these strike a nerve. I'm not talented enough. No one's going to want to hire me. I don't have enough time to devote to this. Everyone else knows more than I do. I'm going to fail. If any of those sound familiar, you're in good company. Just take those limiting beliefs, call them out, and like I said, serve that eviction notice so they don't get in your way as you move forward. If you don't deal with limiting beliefs now, you'll end up doing it later and probably right in the middle of your business development. You don't want that. You don't want that to sideline you, so do it now. The E in clear stands for engineer. Imagine this, you're hungry, so you walk into the kitchen, start pulling ingredients out of the fridge and out of the cupboards. You know that food is what will fill your stomach, so you just start eating. A handful of flour here, a raw egg there, some lunch meat, a swig of vinegar. Before you know it, you have a massive stomach ache, and you wonder why you ever thought food was the solution to your hunger problem. And as you lay there on the floor, sick as a dog, you swear you'll never eat food again. Well, that's a pretty silly illustration. Who's going to start eating handfuls of flour and chugging vinegar straight out of the bottle, right? Yet sometimes that's how we approach our freelance businesses. We try a little of this and a little of that, and we throw spaghetti at the wall and hope eventually something will stick. And before we know it, we're burned out and overwhelmed, offering services we don't love performing for far too little money and wondering why we ever decided being a freelance copywriter was the thing we wanted. That's why it's important to engineer what you want your business to look like from the very beginning. I call this type of engineering business by design. Ask yourself, what do I love writing? What am I good at writing? What can I get paid to write? And what problem can my writing help solve? Find copywriting services that fall within all four of those quadrants: passion, purpose, profit, and problem. Then engineer your business by design around them for a fulfilling and sustainable business. Next up is A. The A in clear stands for avatar, and I don't mean the blue guys from the movie. Avatar is just another term for who your ideal client is, the person you want to serve. The more clear you can get on who they are, what they need, and how you can help them, the more you'll stand out from the crowd and be able to attract the right people to your services. On the other hand, if you aren't clear on who your best fit clients are, you're going to find that you spend an awful lot of time working with the ones who aren't in an effort to try to figure it out. Stop kissing frogs. Dial in on your avatar so you can speak directly to them about how you can serve them and get them results. Not sure how to figure out who your ideal clients are? Well, consider things like specialty background knowledge you may have about certain industries or interests you could talk about for hours. Those are signs and indicators you might be a great fit as a freelance copywriter in that area. Also think about the types of personalities you work well with, the size of businesses that you want to serve, location. There are a lot of different things that you need to look at and determine, would this person be a good fit for me? The better you know who your avatar is, the better you'll be able to attract them to your services. The final piece of the clear formula is R, and it stands for rates. You want to get clear on your starting rates now, even if you've never worked with a client before, and here's why. Setting rates is one of those tricky issues that can really trip up new freelance copywriters. You don't want to charge too much and risk not getting any clients, yet you don't want to charge too little and not make enough money, so you go back and forth waging an internal war trying to decide. And when you start getting on discovery calls with prospective clients and they ask, so what are your rates? You get one of those deer in the headlights moments, and that never ends well. Another reason why you want to set your rates now is to give yourself the ability to make and achieve goals. If you don't know what your rates are, you won't be able to create benchmarks for success for your business. You won't know how many projects or clients you'll need to land to reach your revenue goals, and that's going to make it really difficult to get there. Don't overthink it. Just start with a baseline rate you can live with that you can build on. Start with a baseline rate you can build on as your results and skills improve. It's not a forever rate. It's just a for now rate. So what do you think? Are you ready to get clear so you can start making money from anywhere as a freelance copywriter? Give me a thumbs up if this video is helpful and drop a comment below and tell me what you think. If you want help launching your freelance copywriting services fast, join me for my live client attraction crash course, 7-day challenge, where I'll help you go through the entire clear framework step by step, then give you my system for getting yourself out there to promote your services on social media. Just click the link in the video description below for Client Attraction Crash Course. And if you missed my last video, I shared how to launch freelance copywriting services in 7 simple steps. Check out the link in the video description below. Make sure to subscribe and follow this channel for more tips, strategies, and resources for freelance copywriting mamas. I'm Christa, living the mom, wife, copywriter life.